Hey everyone, it's Josh here with HostGator. Today I'm going to show you how to take a backup of your cPanel, so let's get started. Now backups are super important because you never know if something is going to happen to your website and you could lose data. So I like to take backups often and store them in a different place other than my server. So what we're going to do here is start out in our cPanel, and we're going to go up here to the quick search function and we're going to look for backup. We've got a few different options here, but we're going to click on the backup. Now cPanel gives you a lot of options to take backups. You can do partial backups of a certain directory, you can download MySQL database backups, but the first thing I want to do is show you how to take a full backup of your cPanel, because that's the most important. Now that's going to have all of the data that you store in your server. So email, databases, everything in your file manager. It's going to store all of your content, so if anything ever happens, you can roll back and restore it. So we're going to scroll down here to full backup and download a full website backup. If you've taken a backup before, you can see it here, and if you want to download it, all you have to do is click on it, but I want to create a new one so I can have something safe to roll back to. So we'll leave this selection here for home directory, and if you want to get an email notification of whenever it's done, you can put that here. cPanel backups can take a long time depending on how much content that you have. Our cPanel servers can allow a backup of up to 10 gigs, and if it's a little around that size, it can take a decent amount of time to back up, right about an hour or so. But if you want to see how large your cPanel is, just to get an idea of how long it's going to take, I'll show you how to do that first. So let's click the HostGator control panel icon. And let's scroll down here to the usage section and general information. So we can see here that I've got full inode count, and that's how many files I have in my server. If we scroll down a little bit further, we can see in the statistics section that I've got a little icon here that says disk usage. So I'm using 163 megabytes out of unlimited storage space. So this backup really shouldn't take that long because it's well under a gig and it's not a whole lot of data. So let's go back and go to our backup section. Now that we have an idea of how big the cPanel is, we can go ahead and get started. So I'm going to click the download a full website backup. We're going to leave the home directory selected here. If I want to put an email address for notification, I can do that right here. And then we're just going to click generate backup. You get a nice little notification of this, and you can actually move out of the screen if you want to, because you can come back to it anytime. So as you can see here, I've got my old backup that's stored, and I've got a new one that's in progress right now. Now, it really shouldn't take that long, but while it does, I'm going to show you a few different things that you can do here in the backup section. So the first thing I want to make mention of is Codeguard backups. Now, Codeguard is a third-party service that offers daily backups for your website. So you never have to click any buttons, you never have to do anything. It's going to take automatic backups of your site and database. It's a really great service, and it's worth checking out if you don't feel like taking the time to do this. And we've already showed you how to take a full backup. You can do a partial backup here of the home directory. Now, this is not going to include any of your databases, so it's good to keep that in mind. And if you've got some databases here that you want to back up individually, you can click them right here, and it'll start taking a backup right to your downloads folder on your computer. So there's a few different options there in case you want to store some different data or just select pieces of it. But let's go back and check and see if my backup is done. Awesome. When you see the date here on the side, that means your backup is fully done and complete, and all you have to do is click on it, and it's going to start downloading to your computer. Now this will be taken to your downloads folder, and you can store it anywhere on your computer, or if you have a Google Cloud Drive or a different server that you want to store it on, you can easily upload it there. But it's really good to have these on hand just in case something ever happens. You can always back it up, restore it, and have your site just the way that it was. And that's it for backups. Thanks a lot for watching these videos. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks, y'all.